Hello, and welcome to the Hunky Tops Daily. Today is April 23rd. I believe it's a Thursday. And according to my research that I just lost, oh, yeah, there it is. Thursday, April 23rd, according to this, I don't know how trustworthy website, is German Beer Day. So if you like beer today, you should have a German beer. I don't know much about beer. I just remember that back in Chile there was a Kunstmann beer who was part of the German um, inheritance, I guess, in Chile, which I think it has to do with World War II and all of the Nazis fleeing to Latin America. I don't know. I might be completely wrong. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, but also apparently it's National Picnic Day today. It's raining here in Maine, so there's no way I'm gonna have a picnic. But it sounds like a lovely idea to have a picnic while you drink a German beer. So do it. That's today. Let's talk about what I've been working on and what I will be working on next. Hunky Tops. So I didn't do one of these yesterday because I was out of town. My husband had some doctor appointments out of town, so we spent the whole day away. But that doesn't mean that I didn't work. I did a bunch of things between the day before and yesterday. So I said in one of these previous videos that I have a new product that I haven't really announced yet because I'm still waiting for it to arrive. This is a product that I'm going to be fulfilling from home. So I'm excited about that. It sounds kind of silly, but I kind of like the thought of packaging orders and sending them out. There's great opportunities there for content and filming the packaging process and all of that, and also having a personal touch with the customers is really great. So while I wait for the product to arrive, I've been working on packaging design. So I did a little bit of design for inserts and labels and things that are going to go in there. So I've been working on that. And other than that, I also wrote finally a blog post. It's been such a long time, and this blog post was in my head for months, if not years. And I finally published it yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the blog on the website. So if you go to hunkytops.com and you go to the top bar, there's a blog link there, and it brings you here. And there, this is the blog. I call it Inside Hunky Tops. Haha, it's funny. These are the different sections for the blog, and this is the latest blog that I published. And yeah, this is a picture that I took in Wilmington, North Carolina. I don't know how long ago, probably the year 2007, 2008, 2009, 10 maybe. I don't know, around those years. This is actually a TV set. They were filming some episode of a TV show. And I talk about all of that in this article. So I invite you to go to the website and read it and leave comments. I don't know. It's a fun article. I enjoy writing it. I hope you'll enjoy reading it. So that's something else that I worked on, but also some social media scheduling. Other than writing the article, I put on social media. I use Pavler for my social media scheduling just because it has an API, so it allows me to write scripts, which is something that I always enjoy, right? But another cool feature that they have is what they call recycling posts, and that's perfect for this type of evergreen blog posts that I have, where I can just write, share a social media post and set it to reschedule automatically, like every month or every whatever number of weeks I want. And that's ideal for evergreen content, right? So it's like if there's a day that there's no new blog post, Pavler can go in and fill in that gap with an old post and give it a new, a new opportunity to reach new readers. So I spent some time putting some evergreen posts there on Pavler, and they should start showing up every week on my social media. So if you are not following us on Blue Sky or Facebook, which are better for this kind of links content, that's where the blog posts are going to be in. So yeah, make sure you follow us there. So yeah, that's the biggest things that I've been working on. But next, all of these packaging things that I designed, I'm going to be printing them hopefully today, testing printer settings and all that kind of stuff. I'm printing them at home. So we'll see how that works. And if it doesn't work, I'll have to start printing elsewhere. But also the biggest thing that's in my mind right now is fulfillment. So Hunky Tops, ever since I launched it, I've been using Printify for fulfillment. So Printify is a European company, is a huge company, and they basically are middlemen, I guess. Right. So every time you order something through Hunky Tops, I ask Printify to fulfill that order, which means that they have a vast network of printers all over the States and all over the world, really. And they pick one and they print your order and ship it to you. And that's great, and they save a lot of money, and it's probably one of the cheapest versions, so it protects my profit margins. However, because things are printed, I'm sorry, I'm using this. Don't worry about it. Because they print in so many from so many different print providers, the quality can vary a lot. So I'm not super happy with that. I always wonder, is it gonna look good? Is it gonna be great, right? And I want my customers to have a great experience. So I've been looking into partnering with small print shop to fulfill my orders, and I have a couple of candidates that I have in mind. But the other thing that is very important to me is that we are value aligned, right? I don't want the money that you're spending on Hunky Tops and that I am spending on fulfilling these orders to go to a company that does not support LGBTQ rights, or that will be using this money that they're getting from us to support causes that are against our values. So I'm checking with them directly, asking this small, because they're small businesses. It's not hard to get in touch with the people behind them. I'm asking them about their values and whether they support the LGBTQ community and all of that. And we'll see how that goes. If they're a match, that will mean that things may change a little bit at Hunky Tops, meaning products are going to still be the same. The designs are still going to be the same, but the print quality is going to be much more consistent and hopefully better. Prices are going to be different for me. I'm not going to pass the cost difference to you guys, but that means that, again, my profit margins might shrink a little bit, which is the opposite that I wanted to do. But on the plus side, the quality is going to increase, and hopefully that means customers will be happier, more excited to share the shop with their friends, and that could having better quality products should generate or help improve business. So I'm excited about the prospects. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop using Printify forever. I may still use it for some products. We'll see. But cutting the middleman or the middle person usually seems like a better idea. And working with smaller shops, being a small shop myself, feels better, right? Instead of giving money to a big corporation, working with the smaller shops, I feel like their business is the success of my business, right? So we share at least on the same goals. So I'm looking forward to that. So if I make any decisions, I may not change, right? So I'm in the early stages of deciding this. I maybe shouldn't even be talking about it, but because I don't want to jinx it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And as soon as I make a decision, of course, I will announce it here in the streams, and I will write about it on the blog, because that's another one of my goals, is to write more articles for the blog. I have one scheduled to go live tomorrow, and hopefully going forward, the goal is to have at least one blog post every week. So we'll see. The giveaway is still a thing that I want to do, the monthly giveaway. So that's an easy blog article for a month. So I mean, by an easy blog article, it's like that's probably most likely the blog article for the next week, because it's going to be May. It's going to be May. Sorry, got distracted by the meme, but yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to stick. Now that I have more time, it shouldn't be too hard to stick to one blog post a week cadence. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to do it for as long as I can. All right. So let me know. What do you think about working with smaller companies versus working with big faceless corporations, international corporations? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about your work this week? How is it going? What else do you want to see that's new on Hunky Tops? Are you going to read the article? Let me know all of those things. Leave comments, send me messages. I love hearing from you all, and we'll be in touch. Hopefully tomorrow. See you soon. Bye.